Okay, it's only one way to start this morning with a nice AeroPress coffee. And for the VO2max intervals today, there's 8 of them. We'll go with some eggs, 3 eggs, and obviously some oats with peanut butter. That should do the trick for this morning.
Your clothes, I'll hang off all your clothes every hour, every day. If I can be your clothes, I'll hang off all your clothes every hour, every day. If I can be your clothes, I'll hang off all your clothes every hour.
What's up everybody, welcome back to yet another vlog, and today I've got some VO2max intervals. So it's about 8 times 4 minutes at 450 watts, and I'm doing a little bit in the heat. I did come out a little bit earlier, so I missed the extreme heat, well, the hottest time of the day, and because I want quality over adaptation, so that's why I do that. So yeah, 8 times 4 minutes, 450 watts. Let's see how it goes. And remember, very important, in between those intervals, don't rest too much. Try and stay at the prescribed time your coach gave you. I'm resting 4 minutes in between, but I'm doing it on a flat section, and I have to turn around on a busy road, so it might not be that easy. So I might rest more than 4 minutes, but it's just because of the circumstances. The area that I'm training in is how I have to adapt to the circumstances. I don't want to ride too long and have too much fatigue in the legs before the intervals, because once again, it's about quality and not adaptation. Can you even say that in the same sentence? Sounds a bit weird, but I guess you know what I mean.
There's a fluorescent light that hangs above my office door that says work harder. It also says the same thing tattooed on my wrist, just in case I forget. Seneca said, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Thank you, Ryan, for turning me on to that quote. And that pretty much sums it up. Right now it's go time for me. I want to maximize every waking second. I'm never going to get any younger, but right now I'm completely healthy, I'm full of energy, and who knows how long this will last. I doubt it's going to be like that when I'm 50 or 60 years old, so I want to do it now. With that, I wanted to share a little bit of my thinking behind that, like a little bit of the logic and then the mechanics behind maximizing, or my consideration for really maximizing every day. And I know that this is crazy person talk, but the truth is, the only time I really get bummed out or depressed is when I'm not being productive, is when I'm not accomplishing or doing or contributing in any way. Nothing makes me less happy than relaxation and sitting around with nothing to do. Time is the most precious resource. This is the most valuable thing I have, and that's why I'm so protective of my time. I think life is substantiated by whatever impact or whatever contribution you can make while you're alive. The finish line's the same for everyone. We're all ending up in the same place, but while we're here, what contribution can you make? Work and building things and making things and doing things and spending time with your family, those are the ways that I feel I'm contributing, that I'm accomplishing something. So why wouldn't I want to maximize my time as efficiently as possible to be as effective as I can with that? And that is why I say free time is the enemy of progress, because free time sitting around is not doing. And that's why I try to omit that entirely from my life. How do you get yourself out of a rut? Work. Work is the answer to a lot of problems. It cures depression, heartbreak, all those things. When you're in a bad place, I bury myself with work. The progress and the physical activity and the brain distraction, it like breaks me out of anything. Tell me how to succeed as in motivation. I can't tell you that. You have to find your own motivation. Can't rely on other people. Andrew wants to know, how do you surround yourself with the right people? That's a great question. I don't know how to surround yourself with the right people. What I do is like eliminate the bad people. If you're somebody that I don't want in my life, get out. How do you not give a shit about what anyone thinks and just do your own thing? That's a two-part answer to a two-part question. The first part about how do you just do your own thing. In life you have two options. You can do your own thing and stand out, or you can do what you're supposed to do, you can do what everyone else does, and you can fit in. There's nothing wrong with fitting in, but you're fitting into cultural or societal norms that were created by other people. Now, in some cases these norms are great, but in others they don't make sense. These norms, these rules, were created by someone just like you or someone just like me. I don't know who created these norms. Chances are they weren't anyone smarter than you or me. And if I'm not a fan of the way things are, I just do my own thing because I trust myself and I trust my perspective more so than that of other people. Part 2. How do you not give a shit about what people think of you? I should preface this answer by saying I definitely got made fun of a lot for the way that I look when I was in school, and all of those bullies that picked on me are all losers now. So never forget that. People who judge others, especially people who judge others based on things like looks, on whether you're black or white, whether you're Jewish or you're Muslim, whether you are gay or straight, because of their body type, whether they're fat or skinny, whether you have pimples or whether you have a big butt. These judgmental people, their opinions don't matter because they don't matter. Judgmental people are of a lower moral authority than those who don't judge.
I'll hang off all your bones every hour, every day. If I can be your clothes, I'll hang off all your bones every hour, every day.
Such a pity to make all that ice, to throw it all away, but there's no more space for that, and luckily I'm done with my intervals now. I didn't have to stop in between for water. I really thought that, well, I'm gonna run dry. I did. My carbohydrates were probably as warm as tea, but we made it, and yeah, now just easy stroll back home and recover. Okay, so coffee was finished, so I had to go and quickly get. I was running on decaf coffee the last 2 days, so doing the intervals today I was quite sleepy, to be honest. Okay, so having a little bit of a late afternoon 8 p.m. decaf coffee, because I've been having, like I told you earlier, too much. Well, like I've been telling you guys earlier, I have not had caffeinated coffee in the last 2 days, so cravings are very real.